welcome back. Working on our Dungeon Crawler Carl piece a little bit more. Super excited about this painting so far. I think it's looking awesome. I think it's gonna be amazing once I get like the oil paint on there and get some color in there. Super pumped. We're gonna keep going with the Grisaille for a while. We made some good progress on it, but still needs a bit more work. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Hey, I'm back. Okay. I guess Instagram's just not gonna work. Bummer. Bummer. Can I move these things around? Weird. I'll just have the chat be over here. That'll do it. I'm back. Hello. Alright. Where were we? Got the reference pulled up on the little iPad this time. The old crappy iPad. Wonder if I could put this up here. I mean, I can kind of see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, awesome elevator music. I see, that's not what I wanted. I have it as the new file. Yo, thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. How's it going? There's our current picture. Thank you for the 3 months on the resub. Let's go. This is a sub on Patreon and on Twitch. The Bucking Plays. Saw a blocking video on the Patreon site, very cool. Yeah, Eric's awesome. Yeah, I just posted that. I was hoping that it would kind of get out there and some people would see and be like, oh, he's live. Yo, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Hey, Nara. Sub hype, let's go. Why doesn't it tell me everything? It's only showing me like Facebook. Yeah, it's just showing me like Facebook stuff. I don't know. Just see someone on Facebook liked or something. Wow. You line at Taco Bell? Nice. Dude, Taco Bell is so good. I love Taco Bell. Yeah, sometimes they say that if you post something like right before you go live, that you might have a better chance of people actually seeing it, like seeing that you're live, because then your page is like showing up. So we'll see. I mean, I can't complain because I'm doing fine. I enjoy streaming. I really like streaming. I really do. But it is a lot more fun when there's people to talk to when I stream. And I spend a lot of time streaming with no one to talk to. I can't read my chat. My chat is so tiny. I want to be able to see it. Oh, you just started the Dungeon Carl audiobook today? Nice. I need to finish book 2. I started and finished book 1 on like one road trip, and then I started book 2 on the next road trip, and then I ended up I was exhausted. It was my 5th weekend back to back, and it was the last of 5 weeks, and just trying to make it through that final stretch of doing conventions for 5 weeks in a row back to back is just, it's a lot. So sometimes I'm able to listen to audiobooks and enjoy them just fine, and sometimes I gotta just talk on the phone with friends, and that's about all I can handle. Just talking on the phone with friends makes road trips go by so fast. Trying to get some nice gradients going on back here. You have 2 hours left in book 4. Nice. Can't wait for that self-driving big van. I know. Someday. And I'm gonna trade a commission for it. Eric, I don't think you were in here earlier when I was complaining about that. Dude, I figured out how to just really piss off my fan base, I guess. Not my fan base, but my audience. Just tell them that my commissions are expensive. Yeah, I posted, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just put this out there and maybe someone would take me up on it, maybe not. It's like, hey, I would trade a commission for a van. Would anyone like to trade a commission for a van? And I put my prices out there, and everyone just lost their minds. Don't have a spare van. See? That's fine. I know that there's probably only one person out there, even on my page. And I just gotta get the algorithm to show that one person, you know? That's okay. Yeah, everyone just took it as like a personal attack or something. They're like, "What? Why would you charge 20 grand for a commission?" And I'm like, well, think about it this way. How much would you like to get paid working your current full-time job for, 3 to 5 weeks, 16-hour days? How much would you like to get paid for 3 to 5 weeks of 16-hour days at your job? Couple months, yeah. Not even 3 to 5 weeks. Like my Thanos commission, which is my biggest commission to date, that one took me over 3 months. Exactly, got manifest. Hundreds of hours of skilled work, exactly. And people kept commenting, being like, "Oh, you're never gonna get that much. Why would anyone pay an artist that much for a painting?" I'm like, ask the people who commission me, I guess. I don't know. I could be like so snarky about it. Just be like, would you like me to put you in touch with my clients? I charge $250 an hour for consulting and IT. Exactly. Yo, thank you for the follow, Catch Penny Crafts. Thank you. And I thank you for liking my TikTok stream. And Maltov. Appreciate you guys. I want the shirt to look a little bit like almost transparent. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm to the point where I'm kind of like jumping around the painting a lot. Can't wait to see your booth at that Geekdom Con again this year. Yeah. I'm so glad that Ryan is able to go out and do those for me. I used to never be able to go to Pennsylvania shows or East Coast shows in general because it's just too far for me to travel. But I have a friend out there who's like, I'll set up a booth for you. Yeah, huge shout out to Ryan. He's been awesome. He's actually at Steel City Con right now setting up. It is such a huge help having someone out there to run my East Coast shows for me and to represent well. Need to tag the stream with feet and booty. Yes. That'd be great. Hashtag feet for all the views. Ben has been grinding all day. What's up, Kyle? Yep, I've been grinding for about 3 days. I just haven't been streaming. This is my first day streaming. I want to try and get into Steel City Con next year. Have you thought about Baltimore Comic Con? Baltimore. I don't know. I don't know if I'm aware of that one. I know that we did really good at Boston Fan Expo. And then we've done a couple of Galaxy Cons over there. We did Awesome Con. That one was really good. Awesome Con was, I might even say, awesome. Painting looks amazing as always. Thanks, Cliff. Got to start a stream this morning at like 9. Yeah, I streamed this morning for like 3 hours. And then took a break and helped wife with her project for a little bit. And then took the doggy on a walk. Then we ran some errands and then I had to deal with my print order arrived at Steel City Con damaged, so that sucked. Had to get on the phone with print shop and be like, hey, y'all's package arrived damaged. And my guy's out there setting up right now, and we kind of need that. I'm going for like sweatbands, like print package drama, yeah. I want these to like look like sweatbands for someone who works out. There we go. bit of texture up there. Yeah, he does have PTSD. At least they showed up. I never thought I would spend so much time drawing a booty. Playmat would be fire. Yeah, I still need to make the files and then send them. So I have a contact to Prince Playmats. That's something I could afford. Now I just need to like put it in order. And yeah, I've been home for just enough time so far to like work on this painting. That's about it. That is about it. The guy hiding from the dragon in the ruins. Ooh, yeah, that one would be cool. I could probably get one of those. I'm gonna have to start out with just like a handful of playmats because it is still an overhead expense to be able to get a few. Giant skull cave thing. Yeah, Journey. That one is actually right there. You can kind of see there's the eyes. There's the top of the skull. Yeah, that's the original painting up there. I sold the original, and then the guy that bought it never picked it up. He just wanted it for the rights to his like heavy metal album or something. I was like, yeah, you can use it for that. He's like, cool. I was like, are you ever gonna get your painting? And he's like, just ghosted me. That's not good. Did you get reimbursed for the prints I think you're talking about? Yeah, they just sent me new prints. Thankfully, that is one nice thing about this print shop is that if something arrives damaged, they just send me new ones. Trying to make this guy look just crazy jacked. You didn't lose inventory? Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll just use the ones with the dented corners and give them away. That's usually what we do if we end up with prints with damaged corners, is we just like, hey, thanks for buying something. I have this print here if you'd like a free one. And just like give away as thank yous. If someone buys like a bunch of stuff, I'll be like, I'm gonna toss in something for free for you. And they usually don't care that it has a dented corner, but I wouldn't feel good about selling it. Yeah. Sometimes if it's like the last print of a whole bunch of prints, then I'll just discount it if it's got a dented corner. Like if someone really wants one with a dented corner, I'll just discount it real sharp for them, and they usually still end up taking it. Let's see. This painting has been such a great anatomy study. I'm gonna purposely damage your prints from now on. Please don't. Let's see. yeah, being able to like paint all these muscles and everything has been an awesome anatomy study. Just having to like understand how the muscles work. Envelopes are heavy duty, I know, right? I purposely get the best envelopes I can. Like if someone is still able to bust this thing, like at that point I'm just impressed. That is looking like a big old jacked bicep. Say I walk by and crease one of your corners without your knowledge. Do I still get the discount? Good luck doing that without my knowledge. I'm always watching. And I usually know which ones have damaged corners, and they're usually not on display. Usually I only display the nice ones. So good luck with that. It's like a Jedi at the booth, exactly. I was sculpting this guy. I actually was looking at like artwork of the Incredible Hulk. That was really helpful. Just like different comic book art and just different ways that all artists from everywhere have been painting them for the last many years, just to try and like better understand the muscle anatomy of super buff jacked dudes. Favorite other customers who think they all are foam mounted. I know. Did a good anatomy study while I was in Chicago. Oh my. Oh my. Get that bounced light to look really cool. Nice. That looks pretty good. Go feed the dogs. Get back to Skyrim. Good luck with the rest of your painting. All right, have fun. Go. Boxes, let's go. What do you guys think of the ultra wide lens versus the... This is what we were doing earlier. This is the ultra wide lens. What do you guys think? Do you like it more zoomed in, or do you like to like see the full full painting. Get like kind of the full picture. Don't ask the blind guy. He's gonna say zoomed in. There we go, got his cape. Better. Maybe a little bit of light. That's too much. Maybe. A little bit more of a shadow. Just been zooming in on the details yourself. Gotcha. Like seeing the palette. Yeah. Sometimes people that like painting streamers will actually put like another camera just so that people can see like the colors being mixed. I've tried that a couple times for like the painting streams on my Patreon. It's usually been more work than it's been beneficial in my opinion. Well, the Patreon streams in general have been just not very successful. For anyone subbed to anyone who might be in here subbed at the $8 Blue Dragon tier, I will be discontinuing that tier. I just haven't figured out a good way to let everyone know yet. It has just been way too much struggle. I just haven't felt good about the quality of content I've been putting on there, and then there's no one's really been, not no one, but very few people have been showing up. Pretty much just people who would normally show up at my live streams anyway. Is this AI? Yes. Yes, I am AI. I am AI. No, everything you see here was hand painted. It's traditional oil painting. Thank you for the stars, Samantha. Appreciate you. It's still not showing me any like of my Facebook comments or it's not showing me my Facebook like notifications from the chats. I wonder if I could pull that up like on my desktop or something, because I missed a bunch of people's comments last time. Let's put this up on my page. See if it loads. I'm reloading my Facebook page. Just hear it in the big sigh. Yes. Okay. Byron said, "What's the lore? Why is the dude in boxers?" It's because when he was pushed into the dungeon, it was 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. or something, and he was chasing his cat outside. And when the dungeon opened up, he was chasing down his cat wearing boxers and Crocs and a jacket. So that's it. From Dungeon Carl, because he kept asking the dungeon for pants, and the AI thinks it's funny not to give him pants. He also doesn't have shoes. Thank you, Josh. Can't wait to see the final product. This is my favorite book series. The Juicer's a fun fight. I agree. Byron said, "Oh yeah, looks like the weightlifting cobalt from early on in the dungeon. I think that's Princess Donut and Carl's classic boxers." And then Samantha sent the 99 stars. Thank you. And Byron said, "Comment." I can see your comments now. I just had to pull them up on a second monitor. Sorry about that. Alright, now we're back and I can see all the comments. I don't know why it doesn't show up on here. I really wish it would, but can't always get what we want, I guess. Alright. It was way too dark. There we go. 2 iPads, an iPhone, and a PC. All the tech to stream. Yeah. I wish it was easier. If I want to be able to stream to all the platforms where people follow me, I kind of have to use all this stuff. Thank you, ScanCan, for the follow. Appreciate you. If anyone is watching on TikTok, I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well. And I'm much more likely to see your comments on Twitch or YouTube. Painting in grayscale is fun. It's just so like simple. It makes sense. Like, there's nothing simple about it, but it just makes a bit more sense for me. Yeah, it is just dumb. Chill. Relax. Trying to decide if I want to follow the 3D reference or the photo reference, because they're very different for the thumb. Don't want to go overboard. Some other guys eat Taco Bell on FaceTime. It's torture. Oh. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Do not have Taco Bell in Sweden. No Taco Bell here. Rip. That's a bummer, dude. That's a bummer, dude. More. Make him look as veiny as possible. Need. I'm close to not the same. Bummer. That sucks. We got Taco Bell in New Zealand and it was great. Still crazy to believe that we were in New Zealand just like less than 2 months ago. We did get some Taco Bell in Chicago. It was delicious. We also got a decent amount of Chinese food that was pretty good too. Am I sponsored? I wish. Still think about that egg drop soup. It was tasty. It was good. Coming out very cool. Thank you, Zeke. Eat anything? I do eat anything. Yeah, pretty much. I don't see the use in being picky. I don't see the point. I just need to feed myself. That's my main thing. What do we eat? We got some pizza. Well, we had some pizza left over from yesterday, so that's what I ate, and it was delicious. I also put in a Walmart order and got some food from Walmart. It was pretty good. We got some eggs, and I got some more protein shakes. Got some waffle mix as well. Pretty excited about that. I got this like protein waffle mix. I don't know how it has protein in it, but it seemed good for me, so I got that. I think it was just pepperoni pizza. It was pretty good though. See if I was missing anything. Don't get started on waffles. Ooh. I love me a good waffle. What have I been avoiding? I've been avoiding Princess Donut. That's who I've been avoiding. Also, anyone tuning in on Facebook, I see you. Hope y'all are having a good day. We are painting Dungeon Crawler Carl. This is for the Threadless Challenge. So Matt Dinneman put out about a month ago, maybe more. I was at shows, so I don't know. He put out a challenge. He's working with an apparel company to make some new like t-shirts and like merchandise for his brand, for his Dungeon Crawler Carl books. And so he put out a challenge to the art community to make some fan art. And whoever makes the best fan art, it's chosen by voting. So whoever wins the votes for the best fan art has their design turned into official merch of Dungeon Crawler Carl stuff. And so I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to make some fan art anyway. Here's a great excuse to actually do that. To actually make some fan art. And it's like no risk at all, even because like I was reading the fine print, because you gotta read the fine print of those kind of things. Sometimes contests, like Universal Studios did a contest a few years ago where they were like trying to get people to design new monsters, like new Universal Studios monsters. And so they put out a challenge for people to like upload fan art, and then they would, you know, get to use the fan art. But in the fine print, it pretty much said that whatever you uploaded, they now have full rights to your artwork. So it was like super scummy, and I was not interested in that. So yeah, you gotta watch for that kind of stuff when doing art contests, because sometimes companies are just looking for free art. They're just trying to get artists to submit artwork for free so that they don't have to commission paid artists. But with this one, with the Threadless Challenge, on the page it says that the artists retain their full rights to their artwork. So even if I don't win, which, like, there's hundreds of artists that have already submitted stuff, and it's still like a week out from the deadline, a little less than a week, so there are going to be a lot more that submit artwork. Even if I don't win, I still have the full rights to this, and that is like a full, like that page where it says that we retain our rights, that's just telling me I can go and make and sell prints of this and not have any sort of copyright issue at all, which is awesome, because most companies don't do that. Most companies will try and find ways to sue you or whatever, which no one's gonna actually get sued doing what I do with Comic-Cons and all that. It's not something I worry about, but it is a thing that a lot of artists worry about. So yeah, having an IP holder of something that I actually like and I'm making fan art of, having that say that, like, we can make fan art and keep our rights to it, which means I can legally sell this at my booth, is awesome. So I'm always looking for opportunities like that where I can make fan art of something and not have to worry about any sort of copyright issues. Especially with, like, indie books. Like, I know Brandon Sanderson's chill with it because I talked to his art director and they were like, yeah, pretty much as long as you're not putting, like, text on your fan art, we don't care, because you could just argue that it's anything. Just be like, oh yes, this guy just has glowing blue eyes and wears blue. It's definitely not Kaladin Stormblessed. Sitting on the chair in the living room. That's amazing. Amazing. This is starting to come together. I'm looking at it over on my monitor on my computer over there where I have the Facebook chat going, and, like, looking at it from a distance, I am pretty happy with how this is looking so far. I think once I get the colors on there and everything, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be sick. Trying to push this leg back a little bit. Hear me out. What? Next year's print club, 12 months of Tony. Oh my gosh. Forget the Portsmouth's in the Shire. We want 12 months of Tony. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That'd be crazy. I'm sure once I do my 12 months of dragons and I switch to just fantasy in general, I'm sure Tony will make a few appearances. Maybe more than a few. So far I have like one other really good idea. Buy 11, get one free. Yes. That is a cute name. What's up, Tangle Kiddo? Hope you're having a good day. I am painting Dungeon Crawler Carl. at least his behind, fighting a giant mutated lizard dude. Super jacked lizard dude. Working on his fingers right now. I love when I jump in here. Saw your art at GalaxyCon Richmond. Found love. Awesome. Well, great to see you here. Glad you made it. Was that GalaxyCon Richmond this year or last year? This year, my buddy Leighton and my buddy Chaz did an awesome job. This year, nice. I'm always bummed when conventions plan their shows for like the same weekends so that I can only be at one of them, but I'm super grateful for my friends who were willing to go out there and work that show for me. Okay, this finger is the only one that is really tripping me up. You're very nice. You shared your Insta and this Twitch channel with me. Nice. This chat thing is driving me crazy that I can't scroll back and look at it. Alright, thumb will be my demise. Need to decide if I'm making this darker or that darker. And try lightening up the area behind him. So I can hopefully make the thumb stand out a bit more. It makes more sense compositionally anyway. Bring like a little bit of shadow and a little bit of highlight on there. I need to plan it strategically. There we go. His thumb did end up in a very unfortunate place, though. It's just tangenting so hard with his crotch area. And I don't think there's anything I can do about that at this point. I just need to make it look a lot like a thumb. This is stuff I always worry about with my paintings, and I still somehow make these mistakes. And someone always has to comment, usually on like Reddit or something, and then everyone else comments, and then it's all anyone could see, and they're all like, oh, I can't unsee it now. I'm like, curse you. Person who pointed it out, and now I can't unsee it either. thumb. Just a zoomed in picture of the thumb. Just lean into it. Oh man. Oop, too much water. Send it down too much. Add 2 spheres to the thumb shadow. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Into vein. He's already got lots of veins going on. Very muscly dude. Very, very muscly. This is not the brush for that job. You stop it. You stop it, bozo. What's up, Bubble? How's it going? Can't wait to work out again. Yeah, I bet that's been difficult. Let's see. Let's switch to a pickup brush. Get some of this area kind of figured out. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Appreciate ya. Bubble is a longtime watcher and rising star in your life. Give them a shout out. Shout out. TikTok is so encouraging of like engagement. I'm like, maybe my stream is just something chill, okay? Maybe I don't have to be like every other stream. Love you, Bubble. Let's get married, says Click My Face. You heard that? You heard that? That's a proposal right there. Alright, that's not what I intended to do with brush. Now that thumb looks super whack. Alright, let's go back to what I was actually planning on doing with this brush. Just going down here. Working on this fog a little bit. In the book, he's casting like smoke screen, smoke cloud constantly. So I'm trying to give the vibes that there's like all this crazy, cloudy, smoky stuff going on. And the more dark that we get down here and up here, it kind of clamps in that light and makes this all look really, really bright. I'm just making up clouds at this point. Darken it up without completely losing them tootsies. This is looking pretty dope though. Keep looking over at the other monitor and looking at the painting from a distance. It's looking pretty awesome. Yo, thank you for the follows. Appreciate ya. Got 2 in a row. Could be a cloud you made in Blender. I mean, they're kind of. Yeah. It's not telling me everything. I want to see all the stuff. It's only showing me the Facebook stuff. I want to see all the alerts. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to mess with the Streamlabs on the thing because I missed someone's follow on Twitch. Because someone else followed. I appreciate both of you following me. Just feel bad that I didn't get to. Well, it was probably Bubbles accepting my proposal. Probably. It doesn't say that they're watching anymore. They said hi and then they left. I'm like, what the heck, man? She's gonna say hi and just dip out. Casey, thank you for the follow. Smoke is looking so great. Thank you. Yeah, we getting there. That one guy. Am I getting rated right now or something? It doesn't tell me on my end. I don't even know how many viewers I have right now, which is actually kind of nice. In best case, a wee bit. What's up? Who sent us? I can't even see my messages. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I appreciate you guys. That one guy, base case. Thank you for the follows. Can someone say the name of the person who sent us again? Tango says your art is incredible. I couldn't agree more. Thank you. Thanks for being here, guys. Yeah, I'm using Streamlabs through the iOS app, and this is my first time using Streamlabs through the iOS app, and it's not showing me my alerts. It's showing me. That's the rest of my office. Tango Gator success. Awesome. Hey, thank you for the 5 gifteds. Let's go. Ooh, appreciate you guys. This is awesome. Thank you, Tangled. We're sending everybody. And thank you that one guy for gifting subs. I'm glad that I decided to stream again. Deserve it, you're extremely talented. Thank you. Broken Arrow Productions, thank you. Much appreciated. Been trying to decide what brush I want to use. Woo! That's the same notification from earlier. Now it's notifying me twice. I'll take it. That's hilarious. yeah, just to give you guys a bit of a intro for the people. There's 5 more to different peeps. Let's go. Thank you so much. Gifted 20. Oh my gosh. Are there even 20 people in here? Cryptic Conman. Thank you. Wow. Holy crap. Thank you guys so much. I never get this much action on Twitch. This is awesome. Well, if anyone would like to check out my other work, I do have an Etsy shop. It is linked in my bio. I also have a Patreon. If anyone would like to check out my Patreon, we do a Painted Dragon Print Club. Hype Train record level 7. Let's go. Seriously, thank you guys so much. Yeah, well, I got you here. This is my Painted Dragon Print Club. So this was January. This was February, and then this was March. So every month I send out a little signed 5x7 print to your mailbox. This is the Snail Mail Print Club, or the Painted Dragon Print Club, but I like to call it the Snail Mail Print Club because my subscribers know these take a while to get there on a postage stamp. Thank you for the cheers. Appreciate you. Yep, there is the link to the Patreon if you would like to check that out. This is the $10 tier. I also have bigger ones at the $30 tier. Thank you for the follow. Man, gifted 20 subs and wasn't even following. That's amazing. That is amazing. So this is the $30 tier. So normally these prints would be $40 if you were to buy them on my Etsy. These are Fine Art Giclée. These are Fine Art Giclée prints. They're on like archival ink cardstock photo paper. They come with my QR code and signature and the Painted Dragon Studios on the back. Normally these are $40 if you were to buy them on Etsy or at my booth at Comic-Con. But on Patreon, for $30, you get one of these signed in your mailbox every month. Or for $10, you get the small one. So please feel free to check that out. Yo, Leighton, go check out Twitch right now. I just saw Leighton hopped in on TikTok. Go jump on Twitch. Just pop over there for a second. Leighton's my IRL BFF. We're always hyping each other up on our social media and our art stuff. I just saw he popped into my TikTok stream and I'm like, wait, go to Twitch, check it out. Leighton's so great, so nice and friendly. You hear that, Leighton? Great and nice and friendly. Let's see, do I need this anymore? This part would be much easier with oil paints. You know, we might be getting to the point that we could do some oil painting. Thank you for the 5 cheers. These live stream paintings often. I do when I'm home. So I'm also a full-time convention vendor. I travel to Comic-Cons about 30 to 40 weekends of the year. Sometimes I'm at the shows. Sometimes I have my buddies like Leighton and my buddy Ryan do my shows for me. But this year I have about 20 that I'm going to be at personally. So whenever I'm not traveling, I am usually at home streaming. And if not streaming, I'm usually just at home making art. Yes, Leighton does have awesome art as well. His socials are at Leighton's Nerd Space. Layton's Nerd Space. And he does this kind of stuff as well. He does the 3D stuff. We learned Blender together. We're always hopping on Discord and being like, hey, do you know how to do this thing in Blender? I'd be like, I don't know, maybe. And then we'll figure it out, and he'll be like, oh, there's an add-on for that. Can't wait for his Doom Metal print. That should have gotten to you by now. Sans Epic is a longtime watcher and rising star in your life. Give them a shout out. What's up, Sans Epic? Unless he hasn't shipped it out yet. Oh, he said he was going to sign it for you. That's why it's going to take a while. That makes more sense. There we go. Something was off about this shoulder, or lack thereof. I just realized this because it was too bright. Steve, this kind of content is always relaxing as well, for me at least. Thank you. I'm glad you find it relaxing. Hope you're having a good day. Sternum. Yeah, we just got rated on Twitch. It was awesome. It's relaxing. Who doesn't love a cozy stream? See? That's why I like streaming too, because I'm just doing what I would normally be doing. But now I get to do what I would normally be doing, except friends are watching. It's fun. Let's see. I haven't really touched this area up here yet. I want these laser beams to look like laser beams. There we go. Looks nice. Man, how many subs did we get this stream? That's crazy. So, Grant, Hitman, Emmanuel, Random VR Dude, Kobar, Separate Sprouts, Director Sav, Tyler Vart, Dr. Bubbles, Callisto, Miss Manda, Aquinas, Milo, Aplo, The Roaring E. I'm reading all the people who now have subs to me. Roaring E, E. Graywood, Mr. R. Thank you for the sub, Samuel. Dookie Shoe, that's funny. Frost, Las Vegas, Just Watching Jake. ST Javelin, Catch Penny Crafts, Cozy Fable, That's the Gamer, Ranger, Big Cartier, KC, Tango Kiddo, Base Case, Samsonite, and Chinese characters, or Asian characters, I don't know. 33 years, that's crazy. This might be my new record of current subs. Someone's name is Chinese characters. Some sort of Asian lettering system that I don't know how to read. Let's go new record, exactly. I just haven't really tried all that hard on Twitch because it's It's always been so difficult. I just kind of stream when I feel like it. I used to stream on Twitch back in the day a lot more. I think that's where Luke first found me. At Chinese characters, where you at? Or maybe he found me on Etsy and then found my Twitch streams. But yeah, back in the day when this page was called Aaron's Painting School, I used to stream on Twitch. That was like 10 years ago. Let's here for the wig. Hopped on Twitch to say since you're not watching Facebook. I am watching Facebook. The only comment I have said is 44 minutes ago. Brian says comment. I've been watching my Facebook stream. It still doesn't show me my comments. What's up, Corey? Let's refresh this thing. Yeah, that's crazy. I guess I have to refresh my Facebook thing. Sorry, Facebook. Is this a cover of Dungeon Crawler Carl? It is a. It is my own rendition. This is fan art, but if I win the contest, it might become official. Don't respond to Facebook. I would have responded to Facebook if I'd known. How do you win the contest? Get the most votes. It'll be hosted on, I think it's called Threadless. If you just Google Dungeon Crawler Carl Threadless Art Challenge, you can see like people who have already uploaded their designs. I Twitch for a short while and got rid of it. Only social media I use regular is YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And Reddit too, I suppose. Nice. Yeah, those are the ones I'm on the most. Man, why won't this show me my comments? That bugs me. If I just pull up Streamlabs on here, would it show me? Because I'm live on something else. Later. I just want to see my comments. I want people to feel like I'm ignoring them on purpose. I promise I'm not. Your chat is currently offline. Awesome. It's not offline. I just want to be able to see my comments. You want to see it? Brian said it's okay. Haven't heard Dungeon Crawler Carl, been debating whether to read or not. He's good. He's really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm like at the end of book 2 right now. So can't vouch for the rest of the series because I haven't gotten there yet, but from what I have read so far, or listened to an audiobook, I really like it. But everyone who reads it says it's the best thing since sliced bread. Alright, I think I just need to work on Little Miss Donut herself, and then I want to work on this dumbbell a little bit as well. So yeah, Facebook, I'm sorry if you want to send me a chat, hop on over to Twitch or YouTube. I'm live on both of those as well. For some reason it actually shows me those. It just doesn't show me the rest, which is annoying, but it is what it is. You're checking Facebook now too. Yeah. Let's see. Completely missed her ear. Poor donut. Gotta get her little tiara on there. Ripped apart bread came before slicing. Alright, so nose, mouth, eyes. Ooh, I made her terrifying. Can we switch to camera 2 for a sec? Yeah. There we go. Now that we're working on something a little tighter, we can hang out up here for a second. Trying to get her little skirt. I really wish I could make this chat thing work. It's really annoying. Chat. Reset. Save. Whatever. Switch. Nothing changes. Whatever. I like being able to stream from the iPad, but so far it's not been very reliable. There's your tail flipping up. There are like 6 of us on Facebook. Only. That's more than I usually ever have. I did make a post right before I went live, and this is something that is fairly relevant right now, so I'm guessing that's probably why it's doing a little better. Yeah, streaming from the iPad, I don't see how many viewers I have either, so. Which I'm okay with that, because I get in my head about that, and I'm like, oh no, I only have like 1 person watching. And I'm like, why am I even streaming? I could just be listening to an audiobook right now or watching a show or something. I just have like one lurker who's not even chatting. I'm like, yes, I love that I'm getting to provide some content for that one person. But I stream because I like to hang out and talk to people while I paint. If I'm just sitting here talking to myself for several hours, then I would rather not be doing that and be doing something else. So yeah, it's probably a good thing that I can't see my viewer count. 5 people on YouTube, nice. That's pretty good for what I usually have. It's often just me and Luke hanging out, which is fine. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun actually having people hanging out. It's a good time. Refresh. Only ready for making an account. You hate to, yes, so much. I see that Luke said hello on the Facebook chat. Nice. Stream bizarre random stuff. People be like, WTF. Yeah, I mean, people do that on TikTok and it works really well for them. You just stream random bullcrap that doesn't make any sense at all. There used to be these trends where people would like pretend that they were taking naps. Like they would point the camera at themselves, like laying in bed. They would like pretend to take naps. And whenever people would like send the stupid TikTok gift things, like, this person sent 12 roses, and this person sent a hot dog and a Wiener Schnitzel. And like, it like makes an alert sound thing. Interesting. That's it. Yeah, no, they do all kinds of weird stuff. But yeah, they would like fake these different scenarios that they're streaming, and it would make like no sense at all. Now my mom is messaging. Hard in the destruction phase. No. Sounds terrible. I'm sure WoW got rid of it too. Doesn't interest you? Yeah, it's... Oh, thank you for the follow. J Farraga. Thank you. No, I never had any interest in TikTok either, and then I had a video go crazy viral. I'm still streaming on TikTok right now. Hi, TikTok. I had a video go like crazy viral and got like millions of views. So I was like, well, I guess I'm a TikToker now. I still have a decent amount of followers, and I still post. But nowadays I don't really get very many views. I remember back in the day I used to get like, there's a couple of live streams that I did where I was up at like 3,000 viewers. It's awesome. Thumb looks right now. Yeah. It's getting better. Getting better. kind of noodling away with it. Never use it now. Well, I'm glad that you at least got me on there. I appreciate you. Yeah, only reason I got on there was because I had some other artist friends that were doing well, and I was like, well, might as well give it a shot. Purposely went up here so that I could paint Donut, and I just completely ignored her. Did an ad on the way back in. Oof. I think Donut's mainly going to be one of those once I get color on here situations. Oh, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate you, Click. Thank you, Luke. I'm gonna be some fun. I might be the first one. No more ads. Thank you. I appreciate you. Just realized that I never painted Carl's shoulder. That'll do it. Yeah, that looks better. No more ads. And you get the little chibi Aaron emotes. Shannon made those like almost 10 years ago. Trying to paint a fist. That's what I already did. Not easy. I have to keep the brush like super clean. To like restart. Facebook a few years now, a couple of originals of my own. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gotten some awesome commissions. Took like an hour to eat Taco Bell. Oh. Yeah, I'm still down to do that Sauron painting for you too. That'd be fun. Like I said, if you wanted to do some sort of payment plan or whatever, I'm cool with that. Don't make a difference to me. It's cool with me. I just want an excuse to paint Sauron. Commissions are the best excuses. Yeah, both of my Dark Lord paintings. Alright, completely painted over all of the highlights over here. That's awesome. I also have a bunch of spikes coming out here that I just completely neglected. Still can't believe how hard my social media freaked out about that post. I posted like, hey, I'm looking to do an art trade for a van. Here's what my commissions start at. We're talking like big commissions. Like I do other stuff. I don't just do big commissions, but I'm like, hey, if I was to do a random commission for a random person that I didn't know, this is what they start at. And I was like, yeah, and I would like to trade for a van. If anyone has a van that they're just not using and they want an original painting, here's an offer. And people are like, what? How could you charge so much for your originals? I'm like, that's not every original. That's just what commissions would start at if a random person comes up to me and asks me how much for a commission. It's not every commission. It's just the big ones. Man, they just lost their minds. Yes, a white van. I just need a van to be able to haul my convention stuff around. Because the van that we've been using for my East Coast team, one of my East Coast guys, the one that has the van, he got a job, so he was just doing like small business entrepreneur stuff, but he ended up getting a job, so now I'm left without a van. And like some people went and commented on my other stuff and they're like, this still isn't worth 10 grand. Your popular living, so prices outrageous. Yeah, no, they ain't cheap. And hence why I am not really trying to go and spend a ton of money on another van. Because I just bought me a van I bought myself a van. Now I need one for my East Coast guys. But yeah, vans ain't cheap. They ain't cheap at all. I probably have a print of it. I can grab a print. Let's see if I can find one. This is the one that Corey commissioned. Very epic. Except it's 18 by 24, so it's this size but turned sideways. And so this is a bit more stretched out than his, but yeah. And then Hayden Christensen signed one right across the white part of the lightsaber. Yeah, very epic. Very, very epic. I love this one. I don't know if I can figure out where it goes. There you are. Oh yeah, and then when I made that post, when I made that post about like trading an original painting for a van and like the value of my original paintings and all that, people are like, well, guess you jumped ahead of where I can buy something from you, dipping out. And then they like unfollowed me. Like I had multiple people like tell me that they were unfollowing, and I'm like, bruh, I'm not a commission artist. I only do commissions if I really, really feel like it. Like, that's not what I do. I don't do commissions. I have prints on Etsy. That's what I do. I'm an Etsy seller. And I'm a convention vendor. Doesn't mean you need to buy an original painting from me, and that's the only reason to follow me. What altars do I have left? I have my mountain. I have my 2 Kelsier paintings. I did 2 color studies for Kelsier. So I have the grayscale one where he's facing to the left, and then the red one where he's facing to the right. And then I also have Predator's Gambit. Predator painting on it. You do any other ships besides Serenity one? Yeah, I did a Millennium Falcon one, and I did a Star Trek one. Did I do any others? Can't remember if I did any others. But yeah, all those ones are sold at this point. Did these little sketch cards too. Those are fun. Did some sketch cards. They're like the same size as the Magic altars, but they're just on like little like mixed media paper. Sold 2 in Chicago. Yeah, those are the ones that I sold in Chicago. I did an Anakin Obi-Wan sketch card painting, and then a Gandalf Balrog sketch card painting. And one guy bought both of them. Got $500 for both of those. And then people are like, "What? Why would your commissions be so much?" I'm like, dude, because you're buying years of my life. Like, years and years of practice. You're not just buying a little tiny painting, you're buying life experience. Like, original art shouldn't be cheap. So I'm telling everyone in like Artist Alley who's like still beginner or who doesn't know like how to sell at conventions yet. And they're like, oh, I'm selling my artwork for $20 for an original, and I'm like, bruh. Gardner Gregory's amazing job. Looks amazing. Yeah, you showed me a picture of that one. It was awesome. Yeah, I've talked to so many artists who are selling their stuff for like next to nothing. I'm like, bruh, how do you, like, you can't live off of that as an artist. Like, that's not sustainable money. And if you're okay with like having to go out and work a normal job, and if that's your intention and that's what you want to do, then you do you. But like, if you're sitting here telling me that you want to go and be a full-time artist, but you're sitting there selling your artwork for $20, like, all I can say is, hey, I will tell you exactly what you need to do. So you sell painting like these on Etsy. I just gotta find you here. Yeah, so I'll have prints of this one on Etsy. I probably won't have the original. People aren't the brightest sometimes. You know they're not, Raymond. And that's okay. Yeah, I'll have prints of this one on Etsy. And the original, I'm probably gonna hang on to for a little bit. Yep. What was I gonna do? Completely forgot. Yeah, I was gonna talk about how I'm gonna hold on to my original paintings for a little while. Yeah, I like, anyone who has talked to me or knows me in person or whatever knows I'm like super open with my numbers. So if I'm talking about numbers and talking about like being an artist and what to sell art for, I'm not saying any of this to like brag or to like be like, wow, I'm so cool and I make this much money. That's not the purpose at all. It's just to give people an understanding of like, artists don't have to be starving. And it makes me sad when I see artists with the mindset that they have to be starving artists. So now like when I go to conventions, I regularly am selling anywhere from like $7,000 to $10,000 worth of art prints fairly regularly. Like if I'm selling less than like $5,000 worth of art prints, I'm probably thinking about not coming back the next year to that convention, because there's other shows that I can go to that would possibly make me more. And so like when I'm talking about like selling an original painting for, $10,000 to $20,000, it's because when I go to conventions, I'm making significantly more than the, like $1,000 to $2,000 that I used to sell an original for back in the day. I'm like, if I'm gonna go to a convention and in one weekend make more selling prints than I ever made selling an original painting, why would I sell an original painting for less? So I've decided I'm just gonna hold on to my original paintings until they sell for more than I would make at a weekend at a convention. That's a bit over the top. I don't like that. So yeah, I posted my rates online and people were just like freaking out. They were losing their minds. absolutely losing their minds. I'm like, no, if I'm letting go of an original, it really needs to be worth letting go of. Or I just need to be really desperate. Yeah, his display is awesome. Go. His hand looking a little better. You take requests for drawings, and would you keep the original and then he prints if it sells? I don't really do commissions unless it's something that I would personally want to paint.
Like, you can definitely, like, give me suggestions and ideas, and I'll definitely hear the ideas, but
there will be no promises that I will actually do them. If that makes sense. If someone like throws out an idea that I'm really vibing with, and sometimes I'm like, oh yes, that would actually be super fun. Fair enough. Yeah, well, if you got an idea. Who's calling me? Shannon's calling me. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Shannon has a painting she's working on. She took a bunch of reference pictures on my phone because I have a good camera. Alright, sorry TikTok, I'm back. Wife was needing help with something. I am too. I'm very hyped for her new painting. What can I do? What can I do from here? Still need to figure this out. It isn't looking quite right. I'm gonna put a little bit of white on my palette. I usually don't want to use white, but there are some areas where I could definitely brighten some areas up. Go back to that white canvas. go. I can only read like half of your message because it's giving me the tiniest little chat box possible. That maybe something for Mistborn if you ever read that series or familiar. Oh, you haven't seen my Mistborn painting? No, I'm trying to become like an official Brandon Sanderson illustrator. I love Mistborn. It's like my favorite thing. I'll grab a print of my Mistborn painting here in a second. Want to read the Stormlight Archives next? Oh yeah, it's really good. Stormlight's awesome. Let's see if I can find a print. Hope I have one. Yeah. Here's my Kelsier painting. This is probably my other best like character illustration. I love this one. Yeah, this is the big original painting I've been showing off at my booth lately. I brought this one to Emerald City Comic Con, brought it to MegaCon, brought it to Cleveland Fan Expo, C2E2. I think I brought it to all the shows I went to this last month. It's amazing, thank you. Alright, go into a small brush for a second. Well, I can't see it. What you guys see, like on this little, on this thing right here, this is all I have to read the chat with. So, yeah, that's fun. That's all I got. So if you're wondering why I haven't responded to certain things, it's because that is all I see. Definitely need to do some tinkering with Streamlabs. Instead of talking emojis, yes.
oozing where I was mixing my paint on. I'm mixing such like tiny little piles of paint right now with this little brush. So I'm trying to get these fingers to actually look right. Better. Actually looks like 4 fingers now. I dig it. You count 6 fingers. Well, you are also visually impaired, so. Probably shouldn't leave the counting up to you. It's AI. Got me. Abs looking better. Cover up that line from the pencil too. So yeah, a little bit of the pencil drawing showing through here. This part would be easier with oil paints. I'm just thinking about it right now. Get this tail looking a little more fluffy.
So it is a cat. Yeah. Yeah, that's Princess Donut. She wears a tiara and she has this like skirt thing going on. And she shoots lasers out of her eyes. She shoots magic missiles. She's great. Everybody loves Princess Donut. Forgot about this fist as well. This is definitely something that needs to be done with this white. Yeah. Painting hands. Every artist knows this is one of the more difficult tasks, which is why I try and do it a lot. Because everyone knows it's difficult, so when you can actually pull it off and make it look really nice, then people are like, wow, you must be good at painting. And I'll be like, no, I'm just really persistent. Keep trying. I know it's difficult because AI struggles with it, right? Let's see. Acrylics are starting to get a little bit tacky. more shade on acrylic like that. Yeah. Now I like to use each medium to its strengths and weaknesses. So right now, these are still something easier done with oils. Or sorry, these are still something done easier with acrylics. The figuring stuff out part. Well, I'm figuring stuff out. It's much easier with acrylics than with oils, because I can just paint over it if it doesn't look right. This is starting to look like a fist. Calling it tacky's a real cheap shot, I know. It's probably crying right now. Let's see. Last half hour reading the artist edition of Dungeon Lords. Nice. Yeah, whoever did that cover must have been a pretty dope artist. Used AI. Oh. Bummer. Starting to look like a fist.
Looks pretty good. I think we're getting somewhere. Just really trying to read the reference. I'm literally painting my own hand. Use a bit more darks. Trying to figure out what up here looks different than up here. Gotta look like really closely. There's just some subtle little things. Zoom in a little bit more. What am I seeing? Seeing knuckles. Yeah. Just trying to figure out what I'm looking at. There's so much happening with hands. Painted that and immediately went, nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Up here. Something like that. And some of this, once I switch to oils, it will be a little bit easier. So I am putting a bit extra pressure on myself right now than I probably need to, but it's okay. Just setting ourselves up for success later, for an easier time later. There we go. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. Looking so good. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've finally got that fist looking like a fist. I used my own fist as a reference. Got that bone, knuckle. Can't get it the exact angle that I did, but pretty close. Fist my bump. I've told her about it. I don't know if she's interested yet, but once it's out on digital, I'll definitely make her watch it with me. I think she would really like it. She loves movies with really likable characters.
That's one that's like very likable character. Jealous you guys did. Oh yeah, you should be. It was great. These paints are getting dry. Switching back to where you guys can see the full thing. It's working over here. This is his magical cloak. Looks pretty cool. Might be might be a little bit over my head for this cloak, or for this whatever it is. This jacket. I didn't model it very well, so my reference is not great. Just kind of used the human mesh, kind of extruded it out. Gave it a color. Just doesn't look very much like leather at this point. So I'm gonna have to make some stuff up. And that is what my teacher would throw a fit about. Be like, why are you making stuff up? Didn't I teach you better than that? And be like, yes, Dan, yes you did. Sounded just like Dan. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you not to make stuff up.
get some of this hair to look more interesting. Trying to get like specific clumps of hair going. Like I made in my reference. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Still working on the grisaille, but it's... Donut looks much better than she does in the reference. She's just kind of a amorphous blob in the reference, so I actually got a little bit of a cat going on here. So that's nice. I really like the kind of hazy, glowy effects we got going on. Went crazy with the hands. Tried to get the hands looking like as realistic as I could. So you don't like hair? What? Don't like hair. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, cats with hair. I like furry animals. Shannon's just allergic to them. I actually really wish I could get a little doggy. I had a fluffy cat at one point too, and they had to rehome him. It was a very, very sad day. I love hairy animals. But if we got a hairy animal, my wife would have an asthma attack. Yeah, we're getting it looking pretty cool. Oh yeah, we were gonna try and paint Carl's hair. And then we started talking about hair and cats. And I got distracted. Great at distracting people. Yeah. She was distracting you a lot in Chicago. Trying to get these like clumps of hair going.
An existential crisis. Yes, that was funny. It was like the most innocent existential crisis ever, though. It's kind of adorable. It's like a wholesome, very wholesome moment. Oils now for the underpainting. Yeah, we're still on acrylics for now. I'll be switching to oils probably here shortly. I need to decide how long I'm painting today because my acrylics are starting to dry. So I need to decide how much more I'm doing. Because I know Shannon's just up there working on, she's working on her own project. Probably wouldn't mind some company, and we've been watching Star Trek, having a lot of fun with Star Trek. And I just started playing Slay the Spire last night, and that was pretty fun. So kind of excited to go and play that a bit more. Put some texture into those fingernails, make them look all gnarly. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this Grisaille method though. This is fun. Just doing pretty much doing the whole painting just in grayscale. And then adding the colors in just with oils afterwards. I never painted Donut's left paw. You love Slay the Spire? Nice. Yeah, I just started it and I'm really enjoying it so far. Done this way, you love it? Nice. Yeah, I've done this a couple of times, but not to this extent. Usually I just get usually I do start with some colors at this point. But I'm trying to just do as much as I possibly can. Like anything that I have to figure out. Trying to get that all done. While the acrylics, I don't have the oil paint on yet. Much easier to nail the values. Exactly. You don't have to think about the colors at all. You just get to go straight into the values. And then when it's time to do the colors and everything's already there, you just finish it out. It's just like doing a coloring book at that point. I forgot how much fun it was. Is that bling noise come from your comment? Yeah, I'm streaming from my iPad. I just got a new iPad, and so I figured out that I could put Streamlabs OBS on the iPad. But there are a lot of things that I haven't quite figured out, like this chat box that you see. This is all I can see, and I can't scroll up and down on it. It's just locked in place. Cynthia, that looks really good. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, that chat box, that's all just locked in place. I can't move it. I can't like scroll up and down to see what people are saying. It's like if someone sends a chat that's like bigger than that. Yeah. I did get one, and now Shannon has her own iPad. She's up there working with it right now. Because I already had an iPad before, but she's been using it since she started her class with Dan. And so I was sitting there without an iPad for the last like month, and that wasn't great. Yeah, now that I got this one going, do you have the cool keyboard? Yes, I do have the keyboard.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I really like it. This will be Donut's paw. Yeah, floaty keyboard. It's called the Magic Keyboard, and it is great. A little kitty cat face in there. You know, I'm so proud of this thing, this painting so far. Like I came up with all of this. Like this is all imaginative realism. Like I sculpted this cat. I sculpted that cat from scratch. Texture painted it. I put the fur on there. I modeled the tiara. I modeled the laser vision and textured the laser vision thing to make it look like she's shooting laser beams. Looking at this up close, I realized I completely changed the pose. I didn't realize that. That's okay. In the model, I had her front leg kind of curving in like this, whereas over here I've got front paw. I guess I could like do this a little bit and just make it look like her paw is a bit longer. There you go. Let's make it look like your paw is going up like that now. If you don't win, I already thought of the insulting tweet I'm gonna have Matt Dinnerman with. Now, even if I don't win, just getting Matt's eyes on this is gonna be awesome. Even just for bragging rights, just being like, oh yeah, Matt Dinnerman saw it, and hopefully he says it's awesome or something, but yeah. Just getting his eyes on it is gonna be great. Good you soon. Alright, have fun, Nicholas. Thanks for checking in.
How is this not getting me copyright striked?
Maybe it's not as popular as I thought it was. So the oils you will add to be transparent color, I think.
Yeah, they'll be transparent for the most part, but then I'll start adding some opaque colors on top of that as well.
It's just like watching who greet a menu. Fills in the blanks, sometimes ends up with anchovies. Hey, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just happy that I'm able to stream and not have to worry about the internet dropping every 2 seconds.
That was annoying. It made me not want to stream, honestly.
Like, that's why I didn't stream for a long time, is because I was just tired of the internet dropping every 2 seconds. Right, it's fixed too. Yeah. Like I've been streaming for almost 3 hours again today, so I've streamed for almost 6 hours today. And I haven't had any issues with the internet dropping. And that's because I'm streaming from the iPad rather than crappy desktop. What was I doing with this? Why did I load this color? It's not it. I mixed and loaded this color because I wanted to now she has a skirt. Wi-Fi Wi-Fi 7 in the iPad Pro. Now having the iPad Pro, the Wi-Fi is great. There we go. So it just looks so cartoony compared to everything else. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. His tongue is way too bright. Need it to be darker so that I can paint the teeth. That's what I was doing with that mid-tone. I barely touched the juicer's face yet. So much happening up here I have to figure out, and I've just been putting it off this whole time. Been procrastinating for far too long. I'm painting this face. I've put this off for far too long. Telephone. I don't know what I'm doing. Need lighter color. The fact that this person calls him is crazy. It's cray. Which person? It's you. Okay, I might need a bigger brush for doing this. He's not cutting it. Where's that brush I was using? Is it mean he had to hang up on me? Oh, feels bad, man. That's tough. Hate him answering. Get too nervous around famous people. Oh.
Getting a little better. You met a lot of celebs. What's it like? They're all just people. Ain't nothing special about celebrities besides that they just got a cool opportunity. They succeeded in their thing they were trying to do. So I got mad respect for celebrities and that they are living their dreams and they're not letting anyone tell them no, and I think that's super cool, super inspiring. Watching people who like just wanted to do something and they went out and did the thing, which is what I'm always trying to convince all my friends to do. I'm like, yeah, quit your 9 to 5. Go and do the thing that you want to do. Still going? Oh yeah. That's what Luke says too. Yeah, I mean it's true. Nothing special about famous people. I mean, people consider me famous in some ways because I have reached millions upon millions of people during certain months. It's all just people. When people walk up to my booth sometimes, they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's Aaron Long from Paint Attracted Studios. Oh my gosh." I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Oh, can I see your art?" You know, like there's nothing. And I know that like that's how movie stars are too, unless like the really crazy ones that like let it get to their heads and all that. Well, I played Crimson Desert. I have not had a chance to yet. I'd like to, I just don't know. Like, I don't want to spend the money on it. It's like $70. So I don't want to spend the money, and I don't know what console to buy it on. I also don't have the time to put into it that I know I would want to put into it. So I'd like to play it, I just don't know when I would play it because I've got so many projects going all at once. It's a big investment. There's almost too much to do. Yeah, that's my problem. Like, since I've been home from this last 5 weeks of conventions, I've literally just done nothing but like work on art. Because I know that I have just a handful of weeks total to work on art. And so I'm just like trying to squeeze as much time into this as I possibly can. Smudge that out. To do art full time, you're doing it. I am doing it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely love what I do. But here's part of it that requires some sacrifice. I cannot play in the new video games every time they come out. And that's okay. I will make that sacrifice.
Tony. Looks kind of cool. Have that a little bit in here. Need more. What is that? Oh, is that a picture of a Tony painting? I can't click on it from my chat, so I have no idea what it says. Oh, it's a link to the Etsy. Nice. Yeah, Streambots, let's go. Love Streambots. I'm gonna tell all my friends I don't need them anymore. Got Streambot here with me. Who needs friends when you have Streambot? I'm going off of 2 references here. One off of my 3D model that I made, my sculpt, and then I'm also going off a picture of my own hand. Wish I was as zen as Tony. Yeah, I think we all do. We could all learn a little bit from Tony. This music's making me want to watch a Christopher Nolan movie. Why? Why is this? And he has a magic rug. Yeah. He sure does. Nosferatu. Oh.
cool. Hand is looking extra. Don't see it. Oh. Luke showed me the hidden Nosferatu elf. I didn't really see it. I still don't really know where it was. That looks kind of cool with the kind of magic. You saw it, just now. Like, you showed me, I don't remember where it is on the painting. Like, I don't remember it. What are you talking about? I'm so lost at this point. My hand just cramped up so hard. That's what happens when you paint for 6 hours in a day. Waving at us or cramping. It was cramping. It was cramping really hard. That looks kind of cool. Banana break it. Banana. What's up, guys? How's it going? Nicolita and Andres of them. How's it going? Did you clip that? I do think I might be getting to the point where I need to start thinking about calling it a night. Does AI get hand cramps after painting 6 hours? I don't think it did. It's the best proof against the naysayers saying that I'm AI generating my artwork. Just show them that clip. That clip. Only hands.
doing? I'm gonna paint over where this pencil mark is showing through. The oil painting tomorrow. I'll punish Luke. Oh. Well, if you're gonna punish Luke, then I have to. No, I hope to be able to stream. A lot of it just depends on what Shannon's doing and what the day looks like. Too invested now. Yeah. I also like to have a lot of footage up on YouTube just for the people that want to start throwing out accusations and saying I'm AI generating my stuff and all that. Even just for that sake, I want to stream as much of it as I can. Just the more live stream content I have, the more of a defense I have against the people who are out there trying to cancel me and all that. I say they're just jealous. People trying to cancel you? Oh yeah, I get people all the time commenting on my stuff and going around talking to people at conventions. I don't have it as much at conventions, but I do have people commenting on my social media. Always trying to be like, well, if you're using Blender to design your scenes, you might as well just be AI generating. And no, people need to understand how much work goes into one of these. No, but not me specifically, but there are people out there that are just on like witch hunts. Like there's a righteous witch hunt. Points at original oil paintings, exactly. No, we actually did get an accusation at MegaCon. Yeah, this guy came up to the booth and was like, his kid started looking at the art. She started flipping through one of the bins, and the dad walked up and saw her looking through the bins and was like, "Hey, quit messing with that crap. It's AI slop." And Ryan was like, "Hey man, we got original oil paintings right here." And I was like, "Hey man, if you got any questions at all, like I'll show you from start to finish many different paintings that I have up on my YouTube. I can show you the whole process. I'll show you the sketches." And he just walked away. He didn't want to hear it. He was like, "No, come on, kid, let's go." They're just on these like righteous witch hunts. So the more footage of live painting that I can have online, the better. Just because there are people out there just looking for reasons to be angry at people and trying to get people canceled.
think I will put a time limit on myself. I'll say at 9:25. It's 9:21. So 9:25. I will end the stream. It's only 7:21. We've got plenty of time, chat. What, he's making me do some art now? Do it. What are you waiting for? Whenever you get that itch to make some art, you should always listen to your instincts. That's when you make the best art. It's when you're inspired. 10:21 here, 21 hours left. I'm making this stuff up, by the way. I don't know if I'll keep that. Putting some like little backlit stuff going on here. A little bit of like refracted highlight. Cheers, guys. Yeah, appreciate you hanging out. Glad you made it. Sorry the Facebook stream, I'm not able to see the comments. I don't know why it's doing that. So sorry anyone on Facebook if you've been sending comments. I did not see them. How whack that arm looked. 9:23. Just do a little bit more. I think tomorrow I will be able to go straight into the oil painting though. So that is pretty exciting. Okay, this arm still looks really buff. Over the top buff. Let's see if I can fix that in the minute that I have left. Shore that up a little bit. Looks better. So you'll go over this oils. Yeah. So this is the Grisaille. This is the acrylic underpainting. It's all just grayscale, no colors. And then oils, we'll do the oil layer over this to add all the colors. Make this thing really pop. It's gonna look awesome. Looking good. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you. You found me right as I'm ending the live. I'm gonna go watch some Star Trek and play some Slay the Spire. I appreciate you guys. Check out the Painted Dragon Print Club if you're not subscribed.
The Snail Mail Club. I send one of these to your house every month for $10. Check those out. Check out my Etsy shop. Give me a follow on there if you want to get prints of this bad boy. If you know for sure you want to print, send me a message and I will send you the link when they are listed. Yep, that's about it. That's my pitch. And I will catch y'all in the next one.